Where?
Xanathar's guide, I think, actually has that.
I was looking through the Dungeon Master's Guide. That's why I'm not finding crafting magic items.
Hmm.
Why can't I
Yeah,
find it? Oh, right.
which
Different
reminds
book.
me, I should grab my copy, so I'll be right back. Actually, wait. It's in the Jeep. Never mind, screw it. I don't want to go out in the cold to get it.
Wait, I need that. It's outside. I don't need that.
It'll figure itself out. The internet exists for this reason.
Exactly.
Oh.
Which page is crafting magic items in here?
Oh, Vaughn. For our game of Trial of Edos last night, we had the pleasure of having both Joe Mojo and Jay Frost in our game. As their characters from Jake's other one shots while you guys are out there, like, oh.
Yes.
Rafe and Torque.
Now you can understand why the last thing my character said to, like, Torg was, "May your family never curse me like this again."
Oh, almost the line that we had. It's like, we need to find our dad boyo, who is, how do you say these? A giant man slut. I'm like, what the fuck? Everybody just busted out laughing at that.
I mean, bronze dragons with polymorph, man. You gotta get that army going somehow. Whew. But now 'tis the season to pretend we're all in a lush tropical environment.
Heat wave, oi. This is my island in the sun.
You watched that movie recently too, huh?
I mean, that song's always stuck in my mind, whether it's Christmas or not.
I make it a yearly tradition to watch Muppet Christmas Carol at least once a year.
Michael Caine is best Scrooge. Fight me.
Why would I fight you? That's just undeniably true.
I mean, it's hard to fight anyone regarding Michael Caine.
He's the best James Bond who was never actually James Bond.
I mean, he's been everything. Not James Bond, Scrooge, one of the most badass butlers in DC history.
Like, in terms of his portrayal of Alfred, like no one will beat the Alfred from the '90s movies to me, because I like how he was the only constant actor in all four of them. It's just, it's Michael Caine, so he was fucking brilliant.
Let's see. Right.
Okay, I think I found the information I need for crafting.
All right.
So, various work weeks depending on what level of rarity, and because I am a witch and brewcraft allows me to make it in a fourth of the time with half the cost.
There we go.
So what would a fourth of, let's see, a week is 5 days a week, 8 hours per day. So what would a fourth of 5 days be?
So that would be just over a day.
Okay. Because,
So
I mean,
if it's,
I don't
if
know.
it's 5 days, 8 hours each, that's 40 hours. So a quarter of that is actually 10 hours. So
Okay. Because, I mean, when we get back and after we've settled and everything, I'm probably just going to start cranking out as many potions as I feasibly can with
yeah.
the money that we're going to be getting. And also all of the salves, however long that's going to take.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I imagine there's also going to be one more important thing that Dan's probably going to be wanting to work on.
Yeah.
That. Which I've spent the time regenerating that stuff, and the spells in that are going to be a doozy for you when you get to level up.
Dan is going to be busy as fuck as soon as they get back in.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to walk through the gates, take a deep breath, and go, well, time to get to work.
Yep. Let's see.
Speaking of which, I just need to know what the name of the invocation I'm taking is. I already know which one it is.
That's right. Yes, all the possibilities.
But yeah, otherwise, how's everybody doing now that we're going?
Yeah.
Going on.
I lived
Bet-
through
oh.
another week.
Yeah. It's
Take
Christmas.
that,
It's
week.
holiday week.
It's the holiday season, and a lot of people probably needed this right now.
Yes.
Oh, right. Next level, we get well, I get third level spells.
Same.
And there's a lot of
does
really
Wicked.
fun level 3 spells.
Must be nice.
But all of your spells are third level, Vaughn.
Yeah, but
They will be.
the only thing worse than the the bards spell list is the warlock one.
Yeah, you're telling me the only offensive spell that I had for the longest time on Houseless campaign was Shatter and Thunderwave because of my the first two level spells. Like, I love playing that character, but God, I wish I could do a different thing for bards.
I love Elferat's comment. What a lovely day in the city of Chult. Well, time to lock myself in my laboratory.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I hope you all have fun doing what you're doing, because I'm going to be working, Slam. Oh, counterspell. Oh, but too many good spells.
So many good spells. Yep,
I might
and
be
I'll
the only
say,
one also replacing spells.
Am I confused? Did we level up?
not yet, but
Okay.
once you get back to the city and claim your rewards, then I will allow a chance for you to level up.
Just
Play that.
putting the cart before the horse.
Also, hello. Chaco.
Oh.
Alright. Let's see. I think I've got everything set up on my end. How about the rest of you? Are you good to start?
Yep.
Good.
I mean, I'm pretty good.
So.
Alright.
It's like I'm just pulling up my my wild magic list just in case. Because I was like having that up. This one, like, okay, what am I getting?
Alright. So, let's see. Do something slightly different for the music for tonight's session. Because something a little more cheery and uplifting for it this time. Welcome, one and all, to Session 10 of Chult of Personality. When we last left our expedition, Dan, the half-elf witch, Enoch, the human warlock, Elise, the elven ranger, Wick, the squashling cleric, and Zeno, the half-elf sorcerer. The party braved through a typhoon to arrive at Camp Vengeance, a jungle stronghold of the Order of the Gauntlet, a religious order of do-gooders who seek to root out evil and undead in the jungles of Chult. The situation is quite dire for the Order, however, as supplies are low and sick and injured members lie in the infirmary. The camp's commander, one Niles Breakbone, confused our heroes as added reinforcements under his command. However, before he could force conscription upon them, Undriel Silvertusk managed to coax Breakbone to his senses, persuading him that the party's goal of ending the death curse was a higher goal than even their orders. After the party tended to the wounded and sick, and realizing their supplies were low, our heroes began to return to Port Nyanzaru to claim rewards, sell their wares, and resupply to continue their searching, as well as ferrying a group of sick Gauntlet soldiers and requesting supplies for the Order of the Gauntlet. As our heroes, now having bested crocodiles and giant wasps, now have Nyanzaru in sight. What interesting developments have transpired? And what of their employer, Sindra Silvervein? How is her health so far since our heroes have left? Let's find out. So, thankfully, after your encounter with the crocodiles and the giant wasps, you managed to gather up everything. You managed to get Vorn back in the boat, which was a very awkward endeavor considering how large he is compared to the size of the boat. Thankfully, he didn't tip anybody over. But after a while, you continue on rowing, and eventually you manage to make your way, at dusk, back to Port Nyanzaru.
Oh, so beautiful.
As you once again find yourself on the edge of civilization proper after almost 27 days in the jungles of Chult. Or 20 days in the jungle, give or take. About a month total time in Chult.
Well, that's so lovely to be in civilization again.
I could take it or leave it, but we need supplies.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about bug spray anymore. That was always a hassle.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'm also just glad we don't have to worry about giant bugs, which I did not know were a thing until now.
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of giant things. Bugs, rats. I think there's probably giant snakes somewhere.
You're
Someone's
not putting
blowing
me at
into
ease
their
here.
mic.
Well, I mean, they're not here in this place right now that we know of.
Small blessings.
Jury's out on giant rats. They might hang around in the sewers or something. Or aqueducts.
All right, let's first see about offloading these boats and gators.
Okay. So you wish to offload those supplies?
But before we do that, maybe we should deal with some of our injured here.
I mean, true, if someone wants to head to the Temple of Gond, that'd help, but I'm pretty sure they don't want us carrying two giant dead lizards through the streets.
That's fair. Whichever one's closer, I guess. Hopefully they, I'm sure the injured can hold out. For a little bit.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll something here. Ah, yes. I have heard that. Yes, the Order of the Gauntlet. Yes, their office would happen to be next to the Temple of Gond. So, ideally, we could deal with them, and then, as far as dealing with the boats and the hides, perhaps going to the Red Market, you should be able to, or the Red Bazaar, you should be able to sell them there, or even in the Market Ward.
That's good. Miller, remind me if I'm wrong, but isn't this the Temple of Gond?
The Temple of God is...
I need to zoom out more.
Same, I'm like, where are we?
You'd be probably making landfall right around here.
Okay.
That was so far from where I thought we'd be, I didn't even see.
Otherwise, if you were to spend a little more time, you could swing around and make yourself into the Royal Harbor.
I mean,
go ahead.
no. If it's gonna be a long walk, I always picture we'd be in the normal harbor, but since we're not near there, Alright, I guess we'll just look to Vorn. Hey Vorn, you want to carry these crocodiles while we go take these, while we're taking these men to the temple they need to be?
You say that to Vorn. Vorn does not respond.
Dan will command Vorn to do that. Grab everything.
You know what? The symbol of politeness is what's important.
Yep, he just goes down and he fireman carries underneath each arm the 2 hides.
I appreciate that, but I have to be the one to give him the command because he holds up the amulet.
Fair enough.
By the way, as we're walking through the city, how many people are just staring at the giant construct that's following us?
Let's see. You get quite a few odd stares. Some children are pointing, and some of the parents are just kind of ushering them away to avert their gaze. I mean, it's not that often they see something quite big like that around here.
To look at them, Ricky, I don't want you to be influenced by it.
Probably.
Too late, mother. I am
late.
already a Shield Guardian.
When I grow up, I want to be like that. No, child.
Don't tell that. There's necromancers around.
I mean, one automation versus another type of automation. It's just that the other one involves actual lives.
Alright, I guess we'll start making our way towards the market to offload those while helping the injured.
Alright. Alright, so above Gabe, I believe you had 3 rowboats?
Yeah, let me check here.
Or 2 boats.
Yeah, we had
It was
2
2 rowboats.
2 rowboats plus our canoe.
Alright, so... Rowboat. Oh, what's the price on that? So for the 2 rowboats, you'll be offered a total of 50 gold pieces for them.
I mean, net gain.
So
And that,
That's 10 gold for everybody.
Alright.
Nice.
and then for the alligator hides, let's see, for the pelts, you would be offered 25 gold pieces for them, for combined.
So 50 again, because we got 2 gators.
Or is it 25
Total.
combined?
Yeah,
Oh,
25
25
combined.
total.
That's
Yep.
still 5 gold
Okay.
for each of us, so.
Guys, I'm at 21 gold.
I am at 15.
I have all that. He shakes his little bag.
Yep. And soon you will have a lot more, Pats Vorn.
Hey!
Alright, well, let's get to the Temple of Gond, and then we'll see about getting a meeting with... Oh crap, I had his name up already. Now I forgot.
Oh, I opened the wrong notes.
Wakanga. That's his name.
Right. Alright, so... You make your way towards the Temple of Gond, which is in the Market Ward. After you had offloaded your other wares, you... the soldiers you have with you are obviously very weak, and they're very grateful for, you looking after them. And one of the soldiers, as you step forth in front of the temple, we can take this from here. We have our orders to requisition our supplies and whatnot. And he reaches into his bag and he just kind of has a coin purse. It's not much, but this is for you helping us. And he tosses you a coin purse.
Oh, well, much appreciated. You guys all take care of yourself and get healed up.
Yes, thank you. And he shuffles off inside the temple, along with his companions.
Well, here's hoping that they get back on their feet. So how much was that?
You open the bag, and inside is another 50 gold.
Oh, another 10 for everybody.
Woo!
To think, less than an hour ago, we were the brokest people in this city.
Actually, no, I'm pretty sure it was close to those 5 men who were on death's door, but I mean, we're almost back to what we got paid when we got here.
Yeah. We're almost in net positive.
All right. So after that, you make your way over towards the merchant's ward and over towards the villas. And you find yourself heading over towards Wakaga's villa, which you... actually, Elise or Wick, one of you make a survival check to see if you can remember how to get there.
I got a 14 if Wick also wants to roll.
Not 20.
For a 24! Yeah, Wick, you, without missing a beat, you instantly remember how to get to Wakanga's villa.
He just waddles. It's this way.
Okay, I guess we need to follow him then.
Just Wick to get us there.
I no longer feel like I'm in danger, so yeah, I'm fine with this.
Alright. As you make your way over to the villa, there are some other guards in attention. They cross their yakuwas in front of you. The merchant prince is busy. State your business.
Hi. We're, the expedition searching for the death curse, but Wakanga subcontracted us to find this, Pat's Vorn.
Wait here. And one of them turns around and makes his way back in. And after a little while, he returns. Yes. Wakanga is most happy to hear you've returned. Please come inside. And he leads you on in.
Yay!
So, let's see. I suppose we go ahead and lead you back over here.
To this one.
Place yourselves towards the front, around the gate, including Yuki. And I actually have to add... Oh, where are you?
Gotta add the man of the hour.
Yep, Vorn. Actually, should flip over to the page. This is actually, no, that's not it. Battle page. There we go.
I love that Wick is already just in one of the, like, hot tubs.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. I
yeah,
never
left
left.
over. I'm sure Wick would definitely be down for another bath.
Wick just teleported in somewhere.
Wait, how'd you get in here?
I have my way.
It's like, how'd you get here? I just walked in. You guys aren't that tall.
Eventually, you're ushered in, and as you're making your way into the main atrium, again, as you're making your way in, you see continual flames are lit in all the sconces, and you see the slight chimes of music playing in the air. And again, you see Wakanga approach before you, his arms outstretched. Oh, you've returned! I'm surprised you got back here this late. I was just about to eat supper. Along with Sindra.
Well, to be fair to us, we did have a long way to go through that jungle.
You
So-
were also attacked by bees and crocodiles.
Oh yes, the Jungles of Chult can be rather harsh. He just
Trust
kind
me,
of
we
looks
learned.
around, and well, were you able to find it?
Yes, Vorn's behind me. Vorn, come on in, please.
Oh, you see Wakaga's eyes just immediately light up as soon as he sees the Shield Guardian come in. Oh my, you were actually successful. Oh, Kalukale, this is fantastic. I believe that's what you say, right? Kalukale?
I think I've heard that somewhere. I've also loaded a moonbeam into him, so when you resell, you could mention it's got a spell preloaded in him. I'm a little sad I didn't get to see it used.
Ooh.
I think I can speak for all of us. It's probably a good thing you didn't.
Ooh. That may actually add to the value of this Shield Guardian.
And that's why I said it's a good thing he didn't.
I mean, true, but it would
I
have
may
been
be
really
able to give
cool.
you something extra for your trouble for giving such a potent spell in it.
Oh. I'll be honest, I'm a little sad to see him go. I've grown kind of attached, but deal is a deal after all, and I would like to be paid.
Oh, of course, of course. Can we sort that out after dinner? Actually, if you would be willing to join us, we could eat.
Oh,
Oh, that'd be fantastic. A proper meal after almost a month in the jungle, you know?
Come, come. And he and another servant beckon you forward as you make your way into this atrium over here. And actually, I just have to double check one thing real quick here as far as where the proper dining area is.
Dan will have Vorn just hang out in here, not blocking the door though, so that people can get in and out.
No, that's just perfect security.
Yeah, but I mean, we have other people outside. I'm sure they want to eat too.
Oh, of course, Kawasha and
Yeah.
Kupalue just kind of saunter in. And as Kupalue just goes in, you just hear squish, 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 as he just walks in.
That would have been really mean. Yeah, Kupalua, you just stay outside. We're gonna have a nice dinner. You just chill here. No, of course, bring them in.
They're not that hungry.
Yeah, why would they be hungry?
I'm sorry, Supalue has to come in on this dinner. He is my mood kindred.
Alright. As you're led in, you are all met by a familiar face sitting on one of the further couches away. Still wrapped up in bandages, you do see Sindra Silvervein. Just relaxing on the couch. Oh. Enoch, it's good to see you again.
You too, Miss Sildra.
Oh. Well, please, tell me, what kind of news do you have from the jungle?
Well, we still haven't found too much, but we do have some leads.
Oh, really?
We cleared out Fort Righteous is what it was called, I believe.
Camp.
Or Camp Righteous.
Yeah. As far as we know, we've got a
Righteous.
lead on some obelisks, but there's still a lot of jungle to comb through.
Oh, I see. Well, I did hear about, what was it? Kupalue. Or no, I'm sorry, not Kupalue. Kawasha. Not Kawasha. God dang it! Too many names are sounding. Wakanga. That's the name I was thinking off the top of my head. Dang it!
Admittedly, they are very similar names.
Yeah, Wakanga. Wakanga, you told me that, Cap Righteous was besieged by undead, right? Yes. I had heard from some of the various temple goers that they had, retreated into the jungle and made a stand in the fort that they call Camp Vengeance. Ah, I see.
And they're not doing so hot.
Oh.
Need help.
Really? Excuse me. My apologies for that. And I'll admit I'm not feeling particularly well this evening, but I'm trying. Really, I am.
You see Wick fidget for a moment, and he's gonna cast a healing word.
Oh. All right, go ahead and roll.
Do. Not that I think it'll really do anything, but
Oh, thank you, Wick. Your gesture is most appreciative. I'm not sure how well that'll do for me, but at least I know. As long as you can help maintain your talents for your companions, I believe that's all I can ask for. You're such a good contribution for this group. That's why I chose you.
no, thank you.
And she just sheepishly nods as you see the scarves and the bandages just shift around as she lowers and raises her head. Oh. And Wakanga says, yes, they did manage to find that Shield Guardian I requested for them. Oh, fascinating. I believe I do have one of those at home as well. Shame I didn't get a chance to bring it along with me. It's currently on loan to a friend of mine. I wonder what Conga I may be interested in that at some point. Oh, of course. Anything for a friend. They tell me it even has a moonbeam spell in it. I see. That's comforting to know. And, who are these two? And she points to Kawasha and Kupalue. Forgive me, miss. I am Kawasha, and this is my companion, Kupalue. We are currently the guides, hired by your associates. Yes, thank you.
I'll say they were instrumental in us getting over here alive.
Agreed.
Oh, I'm actually very glad to hear that.
Yeah, aside from that, we're gonna probably follow up that obelisk lead, checking out the ruins of Mambala. It sounds like it's as good a place as any to try to find any kind of structure out in that jungle.
Yes, that may be a lead.
Wakanga, would you happen to know anything about Umbala while we're here?
Let's see if he does know anything about Mambala. Dibbity. Mambala. Well, Mambala is the ruins of an old city. It lies on top of a plateau that overlooks. Give me a moment here. I'm trying to remember. Above game 2. Yes, that's loading in for me real quick here.
It's all good. We might be going to meet a hag, so knowing about the place, good idea.
Yes.
Yes,
agreed.
it overlooks the River Solsenchar, just to the northwest of the Aldani Basin.
Alright, well, at least it'll be easy to find once we get down there.
Indeed. very anxious to check it out. I was looking in the journal a bit more. Apparently, Arteus and Vorn were actually heading that way as well. And there may be a witch or a hag taking residence there, or at least back then, anyway.
That's what I had heard as well. I did remember perusing through that journal. By the way, any chance I may have that journal back?
Ah, yes. Dan will pull out the journal and hand it to Okanga. I don't really need it any longer now that we've properly looked through it and gotten Vorn back.
Huh. Thank you. And he nods, and there's a servant that, at this point, has brought over a tray that has breads, cheeses, fruits. He nods to the servant, and the servant goes and picks up the book and breaks it over to Wakanga.
Enoch will just start piling a plate. You never turn down a free meal.
As I said, anyone who is a friend of Sindra is a friend of mine. And he turns and nods to Sindra.
Wick takes his plate and just goes to sit behind one of the couches.
Are you trying to do this sneakily there, Wick?
I mean, the group knows that he does this typically, so I guess not.
Yeah, if anyone brings it up, like, Enoch just be like, oh, that's just what Wick do.
I'll roll perception checks from Wakanga to see if he notices.
I was gonna say, they might see a flash, so, you know.
Are you alright there, Wick? What's your name?
You just see the top of his little head poke up from behind the couch. Yes. And then he just slowly goes back down.
Wick's a shy eater.
Yes.
Roll a deception check, and I'll give you advantage since you're being assistant on that.
Yep.
I mean, technically, that's not untrue.
Well, it's hiding the ulterior stuff.
Double 17.
Ah,
17.
didn't even matter.
In their
Yep.
head.
Very well. Some people have very different customs. As you wish. As Wakanga just kind of turns back to the rest of the group. There is another matter I do wish to address while we are here. There's been a bit of a murmuring as of late between a couple of the trade princes since you left.
Let me guess, Koyofe?
He sheepishly nods at that. There's also been another issue with Janthi as well.
Is it above our place to ask what exactly is going on?
Apparently there's been some butting of heads between the two of them. They don't particularly get along, but it seems like it's been getting worse as of late. To be truthful, Coyote seems like she always has been resentful of Janthi, but I don't know. Something's just not right.
Might be a grab for power. That sounds like something that she would do.
Would that surprise me? Janthi is old. She's been a trade prince for quite a while.
Well, I mean, it's...
I've even told that she had a son at one point, which he hasn't been seen in quite some time.
Huh. Well, as long as you stay safe out there, not much room for us to get involved. I mean, to be fair, we've been gone for over a month now.
Diplomatic affairs are usually never good for citizens to get involved with.
Just be careful about whose eyes may be watching you. Especially if you ever do cross paths and betray a trade prince.
It's like freaking Zeno hearing that, like, does the the neck collar grab thing because of technically us not getting what we were supposed to.
I mean, right now, just reaches in, pulls out Shaco's necklace. We technically do have evidence on her if she ever tries to start anything. So that reminds me, I said I would give this back. Things for later. Puts the necklace back in his pouch.
It's a quest for another day.
Yes, it is. Looks meaningfully at Dan.
Exclamation mark appears.
I knew I forgot to do something to grab a quest accepted sound. Alright. So as you continue to, eat through the various foods that have been brought, drink the various beverages, including Tej, which has also been brought out. Does anybody wish to partake?
I mean, at this point, like, Enoch feels like he's become a man, having survived all this. He'll try some.
Now you're a man! A man who needs to make a con save.
Zeno looking at him. Careful with that stuff. It's a little addictive after you get used to it.
12.
Well, it's smooth. It burns a little bit, but you're fine.
Zeno would definitely partake.
Yeah, I think
Alright.
Dan will take a glass or two.
Alright,
Yeah.
con saves from you to anybody else.
Yeah, Wick, you just
Yes.
see Wick, like, waddle around the couch and without breaking stride takes a cup and waddles back around to the couch.
To behind it.
Yep.
It's like Zeno's a college student. He knows how to handle his alcohol.
Alright. Dan and
Let's
Zeno,
see.
you make your con saves, no problem. Wick, you especially make your con save. And Elise, yeah. It's pretty good. You handle it just fine.
Now that is some high quality alcohol. It's like kind of one. Like, who has the alchemy jug? Was it?
Dan.
Huh?
Dan has the alchemy jug.
At this point, I just assume he's like carrying it like a backpack.
Yeah. Just strapped to his back.
If only that can make this. He tells Dan, pointing at the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
It might be able to.
Oh, you found an alchemy jug?
Yep.
Rather curious. May I see it?
Sure. He hands it over for him to take a look at it.
We got it in the temple of the Gator. Gator Man. I can't remember what it was called.
House of the Crocodile.
Oh, I've heard of the place, and you found this treasure there. Ooh.
It had a
It is-
really annoying hole.
Yes, it was almost not worth it, but luckily after we
You
got
bought
it,
there. I don't know if that was only on my end.
You know, the legends say that this alchemy jug supposedly was a gift from Uptau himself to the people.
Well, it certainly pulled its weight for us.
I don't suppose you would be interested in parting with this, would you?
I was planning on using it for my own alchemical endeavors and, water when need be while traveling through the jungle.
Fair enough. Oh, yes. Speaking of which, that reminds me of the other compensation. As he just reaches down to the side, he holds up a coin purse and he motions to the servant, and he hands it over to you, Dan.
All right.
For the additional
And we'll
cost
take it.
of the spell you provided for the Shield Guardian.
All
I think
right.
it's only fair that it's an even trade for the value of the spell that you probably put in there. You said it was Moonbeam, yes?
Yes.
Alright. So the servant walks over and he gives you a coin purse.
All right.
And inside is 550 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So that's 110 for everybody.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm at 141. What are you guys at?
147 and a single silver.
154.
135.
We
Enoch
rich
is
boys.
Enoch is just marveling. Oh.
Yeah, above game, that was a good idea. You stuck that spell inside Vorn and told Wakanga about it.
How much was that per person again?
110. It's like Enoch is marveling at it. Zeno, who has never seen this much money in his life as well, is also marveling at it. Like, this is more money than I've ever made in my lifetime. What the? Gods be praised.
I could buy so many seeds.
Wick,
You could buy so many anything there, Wick.
No, Wick, you could buy an entire farm with that.
Oh. Are there any farms for sale?
I'm not sure. Although I would imagine that farm around here would be probably a lot more expensive than that, I must admit.
Oh.
Even as a trade prince, land for sale is pretty hard to come by around here. Unless you were to venture into the jungles, which even then that's risky within itself. Then you would have to deal with any, the flaming fist on that, since they technically lay claim to it.
Oh, darn.
I mean, trust me, when we get back towards Baldur's Gate, land is a lot cheaper there.
Okay.
Alright. I mean, might as well hand over the amulet there too, so we can get that book that Dan was been wanting to get his hands on.
Dan will take off the amulet and place it on the table for Wakanga.
Alright, and with that, very well. And he reaches into his back pocket. I've been waiting, I've been holding on to this just in case. And he nods at the servant again, and he gives you a spell book.
All right.
Boy, is this gonna be a treat.
As someone about to also start playing a wizard character, I am very jealous.
Yep. The name of the spell book is the Exiled Tome of Arcane Secrets. And there are 15 spells that are currently inside of it. And I will go ahead and I'll DM you the list of the spells that are on there.
All right. I will take a look at that.
Oh, we're gonna have so much fun exploring all that book. I can already tell.
And I'm just gonna type you in as by level.
Okay.
Alright. So inside, you have Alarm, Comprehend Languages, Expeditious Retreat. Then you also have Blur, Crown of Madness. You also have Counterspell, Bestow Curse, Dispel Magic. You also have Arcane Eye and Blight.
Those are all so good.
You have Animate Objects,
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Bigby's Hand,
Oh, Big Bear.
Cloud Kill, contact other plane, and contingency.
Ooh, that's a useful one.
I can only get what I actively have slots for at the moment, but still, that's a lot of good spells.
Oh. I'm getting the vapors over here just thinking about that.
Practically salivating. Okay.
Should you ever need any components required for these spells, I do typically sell those as well. You may be able to buy them off of me as part of the spells you may need.
All right. Okay. So what should I grab first? They're all useful.
Well, I would say wait to figure out what you're going to grab until we find out if we're going to level.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because that'll give me access to more spells.
Alright. And as dinner begins to wind down, Sindra begins to feebly stand up and grab herself at a cane, which you didn't see her walk with it as much this time. Although it's actually more like her wizard staff that she had. She's definitely leaning on it a lot harder than she did when you first met her. Well, everyone, I must admit it is so good to see you all again. But, my apologies if I sound a little downtrodden, but I'm not sure how much time I have left. But just know that if and when you do this for me, I will be sure to still honor my agreement.
We'll do our best to try to make sure we can save you there, Miss Sindra.
Thank you. Now, if you excuse me, I must retire for the evening. Wakanga, have a good night. You as well, Sindra. We'll see you in the morning. And he nods at the other servants, which also helps escort her out of the room. I must admit, some days have been rather tough for my servants. Tending to her needs, her constantly changing her bandages. It's rather discerning about how they basically have seen her flesh rot before their very eyes. Rather disheartening sight to be, in truth.
Yeah, I was hoping we would have at least gotten more of a clue in our travels, but a lot of ground to cover. This ain't exactly a small island.
You said your clues were that it may be in the south, yes?
Well, all we really know is that it's around some kind of ruins with a lot of vines and a black obelisk, maybe obelisks. We paid to have a vision sought for us from, I forget which particular god.
Let's see. Wakaga begins to ponder on that for a little bit.
I think it was a Temple of Sune.
Yeah.
Oh no, you must be the Temple of Saphras. Above game it was Saphras.
Oh, my notes are messed
Yeah, my apologies.
Yeah. But we paid for a vision from there, and that's basically all we have to go on.
Ah, yes. Great Father Zitembe is usually a staunch figure when it comes to Saphras' predictions.
Yeah, well, once we have time to get resupplied and everything, I guess we'll head towards Umbala and hope we can find a clue there, if not a cure.
All right. Well, it was good to see you again, friends. Whatever journeys you may have, may they be forever in your favor. And thank you again for doing this for Sindra. This really means a lot to her.
No problem.
I do not like seeing old people in pain, so I'm happy to help.
Thank you again. Come, let's see you out. And as he picks himself up, and a couple of guards with Yakowa are standing at the ready, and they begin to escort you out. And as you walk past, as Vorn is standing staunchly at the ready, as you begin to walk past him for the last time.
Or we leave, Dan's gonna turn to Vorn. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Knock on his chest twice before
You
leaving.
Stay. I go. No, I go. Where you go, I stay. No follow. I messed it up, but I still had to do it.
Look, if you didn't do it, I was going to. You just beat me to it.
All I'm gonna say is
All
Enoch
right.
is watching Dan, where if he hugs it and takes more than 5 seconds, he's just gonna pick up Dan.
All right. So, you make your way out. Where do you guys want to go to spend the night?
Well, we got Kaya's House of Repose or the Thundering Lizard.
Would very much like to go to Kaya's if no one else has a preference.
Do we still have free room and board from that one dude?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we could try, but I feel like just showing up on his doorstep unannounced be at least a little rude. Also, we have more people, gestures to Kupalue and Kawasha.
Let's go for tonight to an inn, and then tomorrow we can see if we can find him.
Hey, Omala, don't mind us. We want to have free room and board in your house again. And also these two new people that didn't do anything for you. It's fine, right? It's cool.
Also, one is perpetually wet and squishing.
Yeah.
It's like we don't. To be fair to him as well, he might have forgotten we even did anything. It has been a long time.
Arguably, I'm pretty sure I would remember
Saved it.
someone who saved me from prison.
Yeah, we saved him from having to run a death game. I'm pretty sure you'd remember that sort of person or group of people.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you make your way to Kaya's then,
Sounds like a plan.
or you make your way to Omala's?
Kaya's, I believe.
All right. You make your way to Kaya's House of Repose. Just double checking the price. Da-da-da-da.
Oh, I've got in the notes here. Kaya's is 8 silver per night.
Then the tavern is how much again?
5 silver.
But Kaya's is quiet, where the Thundering Lizard is a loud tavern where people are partying. Which is why Dan likes Kaya's the most. Also, if he's going to be crafting potions there, probably better that it's in a quiet place instead of a loud place. I'm just imagining now. Dan's working with chemicals very carefully. Then suddenly there's a loud boom and roar from downstairs. He slips and there's a giant explosion.
Too
That
bad.
happens.
I was just gonna say, knowing our party, most likely the giant boom would come from us no matter where we were.
I was gonna say though, like that happens. Zeno in his room. That wasn't me. I swear to God.
Alright. So you guys begin to make your way down to Kaya's House of Repose. You are charged 8 silver for the night. That does include breakfast.
Alright.
And you all begin to set down for the night.
What would that leave me with? Because I only got gold to pay with.
I think it's 10 silver pieces a gold piece.
Yep.
Okay.
You will be offered change if you pay more.
Yeah. So that would be 2 silver then
Yes.
I'd get
Yep.
back?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the tax for your anxiety.
Yes. I'm perfectly fine paying it.
Let's see here.
I mean, I'm still anxious to be here, but it's less so here.
I mean, after spending nearly a month in the jungle, I'm pretty sure this is like heaven.
Yes, the main thing I'm looking forward to is a proper shower and a good night's sleep in an actual bed.
I mean, I lived in the woods basically all my life, alone from the age of 8. So I'm actually quite comfortable in the woods, or jungle in this case.
But did the plants try to strangle you in the woods?
No, but I did have to compete against wolves and bears and all sorts of other carnivorous animals to keep from being eaten, or killing them and eating them myself. So, you know, every forest has horrifying things in it. It's just, are they plants or animals?
Shifty eyes, shifty eyes, shifty eyes.
Ugh.
Alright. So, as you all begin to settle down for the night, let's see. This makes sense. You all begin to settle down for the night in your beds, however you choose to sleep in. Wick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need, just for a split second, I'm gonna ask, actually, no, this is more fun this way. You begin to start off, having a dream of sorts on this particular night. You... Oh, where is it? I lost it. Page. There it is. Your vision warps. You find yourself, your vision flying towards the sky, and all of a sudden you find that you manage to see the entire map of the Jungle of Chult, except it looks a lot more realistic. You see a bunch of mountains scattered about, plumes of smoke, and then quickly before your vision gazes, your vision narrows in towards the mountain, and a city of magnificent whitewashed buildings stretches out before you. Sunlight sparkles off of glass domes and windows, yet all is not well. Black smoke coils from fires around the city. Corpses litter the streets, and raids circle the rooftops like vultures. A sphere of utter darkness grows up from the heart of the city, blotting out the light as it expands towards you. You turn away, and when you look back, the darkness is gone. The city is a half-flooded, overgrown ruin. And I want you to roll a perception check for me.
Alright. 20.
As your vision begins to focus for a split second, as you're looking out over the city, you spy a lone figure standing in the middle of the ruins. wearing what appears to be tattered-looking robes and a large headdress. As the headdress stops for a second and turns its gaze towards you, you see a pair of bright red lights in place of where its eyes should be. And then your vision snaps back to you and you find yourself awake in the morning. And good news, you guys now level up.
Woo!
Oh wow, what a scary dream, but I feel stronger for it.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
So, time to do this manually.
I was prepared.
Yeah.
Oh no, everything's highlighted. There we go. Fix that.
Time to go
So-
to the witch book.
The good thing is that since I'm doing this as sorcerer, I can do the character mancer.
Yeah, the one downside of using a homebrew class, gotta do manual.
I mean, Milla already knows what I'm doing, so I have to program a spell in manually.
Oof. So I get
Sweet. I'll take that. Almost max health on that one.
Man, I should have. Now I realize I knew I forgot something to do. I should have gone in and bought the Strixhaven stuff.
Oh, that's
But
fine.
oh well.
I've got the notes here, so I can type it in manually.
Yeah, because there's some really good spells in there, chat.
5 of them to be precise.
Guys, I'm doing it. I'm taking Joe Cat's advice for a sorcerer.
Chaos Bolt.
There's Bolt.
No, fireball.
ah yes, the
Yes.
solution to most problems.
Fireball. Tried to steal an item, fireball. Tried to break into a room, fireball. Got a whole bunch of things to kill, fireball.
Goodbye, enhanceability. You are okay.
Oh right, I could get Dragon's Breath too. Oh, but
Another sorcery point. Let's go.
What? You don't want Yuki to be just a nice little portable flamethrower tank?
well, see, I could also get Enlarge Familiar, a unique spell to witches to make her. Well, I guess it's normal dog size at first, but at certain levels, I can make her a horse-sized dog.
Make Yuki a hellhound corgi.
Well, she's a Shiba Inu, but yes.
Or Shiba, I mean, sorry.
Also, that beautiful spell save DC sitting at 14.
Ooh, I
Let's
wonder
see,
if
but-
mine went up.
Like, it's a bonus action to do
Mine
this
did too,
so-
yes!
I mean, yeah, everyone's goes up because we hit level 5, which is the first proficiency bonus boost.
I keep
Yeah.
forgetting about that because I always start at 5 and it's like, oh, right. Beforehand, it's always a lot harder.
I'm really tempted to get Enlarge Familiar, especially because the book has Counterspell in it, so I could get Counterspell and Enlarge Familiar right now. But, Enlarge Familiar, you use your magic to increase your familiar's size and strength dramatically, making them much more formidable. They grow to medium, get an AC of 8 plus my proficiency, plus my spellcasting modifier. Their hit points increase by 10. The strength index and con scores all increase to 10 unless they're bigger already, which they're not. And choose one of the following scores to increase to 14. Your familiar gains an attack which adds your spellcasting modifier to the and proficiency bonus to its roll to hit in place of the familiar's own statistics. And their attack deals 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier. They can't attack on their own. You must use a bonus action to use the attack action, or a reaction of your own to allow it to make opportunity attacks. It lasts for a minute until your familiar is reduced to 0 hit points, or until you end. It has no additional actions. At higher levels, if you cast at 5th level, they grow to a large size. And their hit point maximum is increased by an additional 5 points for every slot above 3rd. So the only downside of doing Enlarge Familiar is we would probably have to make more tokens and sheets for Yuki. For her bigger forms.
So what you're saying is we're just laying into the fact that we're the all like summoning party.
Yes.
Yeah.
Though I'm slightly breaking that. While I've learned to conjure a new weapon, I am now leaning into the fact that, along with Wick, I am the party tank.
He looks down at Wick.
I dare you to hit me.
Shadow Blade comes
actually,
out. Are you afraid of the dark?
Time for a game of hide and seek.
yeah. Actually, it seems like a good place while we're getting leveled up to take a break. So
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
that's a good call.
yeah. So gives me a chance to get a drink. So I'll probably take 5.
I'll probably get some water. But first things first, I gotta finish leveling. Oh yeah,
I rolled
hit
my second
points.
best.
I gotta
Yes.
redo my hit points. That's important.
Oh
Me, I
yeah.
just took the average.
I
Go ahead.
got really lucky on mine. Like, look at that. I got a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, the average for Warlock is 5, and then I'm like, you know what? I've got 2 points from my Constitution. I'll take 7 points. That's a good average.
Oh, whoops, went to, let's see, what's mine? Hit points, first level, blah, blah, higher level. My average is 4, so I'm gonna roll a d6 plus my con. Because my con is okay. So maybe this will be a good roll. If not, I enjoy doing chance, so it works out either way.
So I'll be right back.
Let's see what. Oh, look at that! The max!
We could definitely use it. Do-do-do.
This is why I roll. It can go really well or really poorly.
Oh. Also, chat, how you doing? You enjoying the show? Also, thanks earlier for the resub, El Robot. 16 months. It's been a journey. Do-do-do.
Oh, whoops, wrong page. There we go.
It'd be easier if I kept my phone in front of me so I could finish transcribing the spell. I should get used to this. I'm about to become a wizard in a different game.
Yeah. I suppose I could transfer one of my other spells I'm not using for Dragon's Breath and get both, have the best of both worlds, but what would I get rid of? Look at my spells.
For me, I'm very limited in what I can cast, and I looked at Enhance Ability, which I've only used twice. I was like, yeah, no, this is good on paper.
I mean, Fog Cloud I've used the least, but I like the utility of having a socially awkward interaction and just fog clouding out of there. The joke is too good to get rid of it. Haven't really used Charm Person, but that can still be beneficial in the future. I guess Guiding Light I haven't really used at all. It has good utility, but at the same time, I mean, it's only useful if I'm in serious trouble and no one's around to help me.
Which, if that's the case, we're most likely TPKing.
Yeah. Or Dan is in danger of being killed himself. But I also have Mirror Image to mitigate getting taken hits. Like, I'll read it again just to familiarize. Guiding Light. You create a luminous beacon over your head that shines with the radiance of the moon. Any number of creatures you designate up to your spellcasting ability modifier within 30 feet of you can use their reaction to immediately move it distance up to its movement speed closer to you. And the movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. So on paper, it's a really good spell. It's just I have not had a chance to use it ever.
And here's what I took from Strixhaven. And before anyone, the possible future YouTube comments complains, yes, I do realize it's not technically on the Warlock spell list, But considering you can immediately take a background that gives you this spell to any class, arguably, that's more of a guideline than anything else. And I need this. I need this badly.
Yep. Admittedly, Warlock spell lists were kind of gutted from Strix Hollow, so I'm allowing some modifications to that.
Yeah, the only thing I could have taken from the spell list, as they said, was borrowed knowledge. Which, first of all, I had to find a 25 gold book just to act as the material component. Though, arguably, I could say that the display in my arm that works as my Book of Shadows counts. But now that I've got that out of the way, I will be right back, chat. Oh, I'm a bit low? Huh. Weird. How about now? How about now?
Good, very good.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, my mic was
Oh.
slightly away from me.
Oh, I could get enemies damn it, there's too many good 3rd level spells. This is great, but it sucks at the same time. Do I choose? I could get sending. Damn it.
Go ahead and just flop you guys over to the landing page while we wait.
Actually, you know what?
I think I can just need to copy
is
and paste this harvester thing.
This is a perfect opportunity. Hey, chat, what should I take as my 3rd level?
Ooh. Okay, well...
I'm stuck between Enlarge Familiar, which makes Yuki more viable in battle. What else was there? Sending, which is just all around useful for communication with anybody. And, what else? Counterspell I can get from the book, so I'm leaning towards Counterspell, but I'll just do that from the other book.
I mean, you can do that with Dispel Magic and have both ends.
Yeah, I can also get Dispel Magic, which is another one, so that's in the list of spells I could potentially be getting today.
There's also another spell from Strixhaven you could take that you or Wick would be great with. Give me a second here. I'll pull it up and put it in general.
Of course,
I'm
Enemies
back.
Abound could be very, very useful. Oh, I can also get Liamon's Tiny Hut. That's in here too.
Yay!
That would be very useful too.
We'll
Nice
never have
try,
to keep
champion.
watch again.
There's too many good spells.
I am of the mindset that traveling like this, Liamon's Tiny Hut could be particularly useful too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's my I was like, okay, I could get Fireball. I could also lose one of my level 1 spells, get 2 level 2s or 2 level 3s.
True. And also for, like I said, Caitlyn and or Draco, here's a spell that'd be very useful for you guys and us in general.
Let's see.
Oh,
Oh, right, Wither and Bloom. I think you showed us this before.
It's almost like we have 2 people in our party who are especially attuned to nature, and giving them a necromantic shatter that also heals people would be really good.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that I am not a druid, a sorcerer, or a wizard.
Well,
Neither am I.
as I said to chat and everyone else, considering if you just also took a background, you would immediately get this spell added to your list. That list is more of a guideline.
yeah. Plus, as a Harvest Domain cleric, it kind of makes sense to have that as one of the spells you can always prepare, right? Because I would allow that in a heartbeat.
All right. If Caitlin, you wanted to do that, then I guess I'm free to do whatever in here that I eventually decide to do. Is
Eh.
that
I
all?
was I was reading something else. What was the caveat for using this?
I'm just saying that Wither and Bloom I would allow you to use it because, it makes sense to have it as a Harvest Domain.
Ah.
Yeah, there's all the information. The cast, not shown in the casting up, is that when you cast it at a higher level, like 3rd, which we now have the slots for, it increases 1d6 for the necrotic damage and 1 additional hit die.
Robot does make a good point. Enlarge Familiar lets Yuki make enemies go poof instead. Sweet vengeance.
But will Yuki destroy buildings?
I mean, it's gonna take a while, but we could get there probably.
Okay, I have to ask this important question. What will happen if you cast Enlarge Familiar, and then one of us eventually gets Enlarge?
She could just keep going up and up until she becomes huge or gargantuan.
I mean, you can stack it. It's just since it's a concentration spell, each person would have to cast it themselves and then try to maintain concentration.
Mm-hmm.
So with Enlarge Familiar, you cast it at, I believe it's the 5th level slot, and she goes up to large. Or let me look at the spell again to be 100% certain on this.
Yeah, you're able to make it large, and then I think with a large, yeah, on top of that, it's like, yeah, they'd be a huge.
I'm also going to say that while we're in the city, I'm going to change my spell from Find Traps. I'm going to choose something else.
Here we are. When you cast using a spell slot of 5th level or higher, she grows to large size. So Enlarge Familiar at large size when I use the higher slot. And then someone uses Enlarge, and we can definitely make a huge Shiba Inu.
All I'm thinking of is the Swole Doge meme.
Yes, exactly. Alright. I'm convinced I'm absolutely picking Enlarge Familiar.
Large.
Nah,
I'll take my multiple attacks and damage stacks.
She will be the biggest girl.
Large baby.
I'm just prepared to be running around this thing like, oh, pardon me, I need to go stab this.
Hey, come on.
okay, I just thought of something even funnier. Could you and cast that? So one of us cast Polymorph on Yuki to turn her into like a dinosaur, and then cast Enlarge.
Oh my god, yes.
It is a viable strategy. Just ask Bob.
Like, I kind of got that idea from remembering that one scene in Tides That Bind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, black growth. Yeah, that seems like it will be. Could be definitely useful.
Okay, so that's from my domain thingamabobby.
Plant growth. I've been watching the TFS playthroughs of their Nuzlocks, and this is the spell that I immediately think of when I think of Mr. Steak.
Mercy.
Oh,
Steak.
stick. Stick. Long may he reign.
A good baby.
All right, how are we coming on our level ups?
Oh, I'm all good.
I'm just putting in my my spells, so you don't need to wait for me. I can just kind of do that on the side.
I'm good. I got my fireball. It's like I am all powerful now.
I just need to consider my other spells.
Though there is something I would like to play for chat just because I made it, and I am going to abuse the fact that I made it. Let me just scroll up here. For any of those who didn't listen to the things I made with the Carl meme, here is my favorite one that I've made so far.
I swear if you say legendary action one more time, I'm gonna action surge my hand upside your head, and you can bet your tits it's gonna be a crit.
If I was better at editing, that would be on Twitter.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to play it yourself in Discord unless you were listening to the stream, but the stream got to hear it.
Oh,
And that's
I
really
missed
what's
it.
important.
Oh, I missed.
I mean, if you just scroll up in general, you can listen to it as much as you want, even download. But that, me, Wiley, Calypso Belrose, and a few others have been abusing that. Oh yeah, I forgot I had to Deluna wanted me to play what Sensuna made, which also ties in with us. Where is it? Scroll. I know I posted it here. Ah, here it is. the power of Carl for Chult personality.
Look in my eyes. What do you see? The cult of personality. I know your anger. I know your dreams. I've been everything you want to be. I'm the cult of personality, like Mussolini and Kennedy.
So for enlarged familiar, we're just gonna need to make a enlarged sheet for Yuki, so I don't have to modify her sheet on the fly every single time I use the spell.
That is a smart idea.
So I'll click the spell once I'm done modifying it here, so it's not, because I copied it straight from the PDF, so it's a little poorly spaced.
Is anybody taking dispel magic? I know we got a couple people in here.
I haven't. It's definitely one
I
that I'll
don't-
probably take next level, but right now I gotta have my combat resources.
Yep. Dan
Yeah.
has that as an option if he chooses to copy it into his own spellbook.
Yeah, and it's a spell I can learn naturally at some point,
Yeah,
but
so-
nobody has it at this moment.
Okay, then it's probably handy if somebody has it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put that in that thing.
I put in large familiar in the chat so you could just take a quick look through it. So we can
Okay.
make the token, or not the token, the enlarged Yuki. She only becomes a medium size for the first form, so we could just use the same token over.
Yep. Yeah, it's fair enough. I can just stretch the token as need be. And then when she's large, she can just go.
Now I'm just imagining
Not
anyone
just
casting an
different.
enlarge reduce and they just start going through Photoshop elements.
Yep.
What I love
Just for
is that
reference.
what
Just
I
have
love
it
is
over
that
here.
the material component is magnifying glass. Let me just do this real quick. There she is. Now she's bigger.
Yep.
Okay, the other thing I was thinking is replacing one of my spells for Dragon Breath. So then she can be big and also breathe fire.
Hey guys, I got remove curse. I can fix everything now.
Yay!
Yeah, yes.
I just imagine Wick reaching up and smacking Enoch in the face. Dink. Did it work?
Not gonna lie, I've thought about it.
You should. God damn it! I wish you wouldn't say that because that would have been amazing to see in scene.
The levels of Yuki. Yep, Bort, and then Borf.
Yes, exactly.
If we get any bigger than that, my God, we made Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Yuki the big beige Shiba Inu.
Mm-hmm. All right.
This went too far. There we go.
I was gonna
That's
test
why I
this out to
couldn't
see the
find it.
bigger numbers now. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm feeling that. Oh, that now I get to shoot it twice.
Mhm.
Oh no. Actually, why am I saying oh no? This is perfect for all of us.
This is good for us. I was gonna say, like, we want
Can't
this.
just improve.
We need this.
Come on,
Here
she's
we
like,
go.
aha! Wait. Oh, because he's an NPC, he doesn't level up.
I mean, he
Watch it.
could.
I can't wait for my level up. Oh, wait.
Oh my God, Rad's right. You can ride Yugi into battle now.
Yes. Well, not until I get higher spell slots, but yes, riding Yuki into battle can absolutely become a thing.
Battle Borf. Battle Borf. Does whatever a Battle Borf does.
To be fair,
So-
once they become a proper medium-sized creature, Wick can ride them.
Mm-hmm.
Another fun thing because of my witch class, I'm able to turn certain spells into potions just by spending the slot. I could theoretically, now that I have Dragon Breath, make potions of Dragon Breath on the fly and just give anyone Dragon Breath when they want to. they'll be the ones to concentrate on it, not me. But it uses all of my my spells save and the the spell save uses my spell save, but your concentration.
Wow.
Which is
So everybody just drink up potions, just run through them and go blah all
Yeah.
over everything.
Hey, who wants the quick lightning breath? There you go.
Acid for me, please.
I don't know how to process this. Also, what is this smell? It smells like the air itself is burning.
Yeah, you'll
like
get used to
ozone.
that.
All right, there's my spells.
All right. Chaco, are you back?
Yep.
Okay.
Also, I just realized something. I've been forgetting to add my fighting style to my longbow rolls this entire frickin' time.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, +2.
Oh, am I going to have to? I
Right.
probably am. Damn. My spell save is incorrect on here. For tackle, I don't know why.
Huh.
It can update.
Yeah, it might have been a fixed value as opposed to, spell save.
Let
And
me
worst comes
take
to
a
worst, you
look.
still have your spell save on your sheet, so you can just correct it whenever it's cast.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Toll the Dead is also 1 point off for some reason. Let's see, make a wisdom saving throw or take. Yeah, that's weird. It doesn't say it doesn't go off of your spell save. Heckle. Each creature within range cannot do blah, blah, blah. Must make a wisdom saving throw or take.
Ooh, Booming Blade now does an additional 1d8 damage.
On hit, yeah.
That's a max of
And on damage.
Yeah, that's a max of 14 plus if they move another 2d8. Hello, I would like to introduce you to zoning.
Okay, I think that's everything I needed to do for my sheet. I could get some water, but nah, it's fine.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess if everybody's good, we can continue for today. If you managed to finish selling your wares, what else would you guys like to do today?
Well, I mean, after his little dream, he's gonna waddle up to the group and
And he goes, guys,
Yeah?
I had a bad dream.
Oh, what about?
Well, I saw a whole lot of mountains. And in the mountains there was this big white city. It was really pretty. Until it wasn't, because I saw a really bunch of creepy wraiths and things like that. And a big undead king looking guy. He had a really fancy hat. It was kind of neat. But at the end of the city, it got all overgrown and gross looking. And bad. I think that the Pumpkin King is telling me that we need to go there.
Well, that's honestly the best lead we've had so far.
Uh, yeah,
Better than nothing, yes.
but we're still going to check Babala first, right? Like, go from. Well, we have to see on the map where exactly.
Yeah. We gotta figure out first. Well, it sounds like we gotta head towards mountains. Okay.
Bring up the player map for you guys to look at.
Yep.
I did want to say real quick before we head out, I did have my own brand of shopping to do because I have all these animal parts that I want to get rid of.
Oh, we're probably not leaving just yet. We're just trying to figure out on
Yeah.
the map.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still got to craft a bunch of things bug salves and potions, and that's going to take a few days, probably. At the very least.
So let's see. I saw volcanoes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. From my dream, do I know generally which direction I went?
Oh, roll a survival check for me.
He's okay with those. I can do that. 16?
16. Let's see. You would, based on the map as you're kind of looking at it, these mountains look familiar.
He points at him.
I think it was those ones.
Oh, jeez. Well, good news, Dan. Umbala is technically on the way.
True, that's gonna be a hell of a trek, though. Should probably get mountain climbing gear, right? Do we have any of that?
Well, first, Wick, did your visions show you like the city was in the mountains or in front of the mountains?
Did it?
It showed that it was in the jungle.
Well, it's in the jungle.
Okay, that's good. I don't want to climb anything called the Peaks of Flame.
No, neither do I. I don't think my leaves will appreciate it.
Fair. Also, metal bits.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, well, it'd probably hurt when they get hot, but they wouldn't melt right away?
I hope they don't melt at all. I don't know if there's anything left under these.
I mean, it would take a really long time. You would have to be bathing in fire or lava, I guess. And we're not going to let that happen.
I would hope. Also, you would be surprised at the melting point of metals. Remember, apprentice blacksmith. I know a thing or two about slag.
He
That's
would
fair, you
melt
would-
before the metal does.
Yeah.
Not gonna think about it. Not gonna think about it. Okay. Let's just try to think about the trek, because remember, this short little path we took here, and he gestures towards the bit that we've actually filled in on the map. That was just under a month. And if we don't get lost, that's 2 to 3 months maybe, and we don't know what the hell's waiting for us there. That's basically, whew.
Plus, I think we definitely need to prepare for that. That's a lot of bug salve that's going to need to be made.
Do we even have enough room for that? The supplies for that. I don't think we could fit into the caravan of boats we had already, much less our canoe.
Do you think that there are cities along the way? I mean, if we're going to a city down there, I would think that there'd be more.
He has a point. Fun game started.
Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, first let's probably see about what Kawasha knows, if anything, about around those peaks of flames. And then see if he wants to stick around with us, because we also might need to settle up pay with him.
Yeah, that's also true.
Because we only gave him 3 days worth of pay with that one agate we gave him.
Well, that was a 50 above game. That was a 50 gold agate. So 3,
it was?
6, 9, 12. Yeah. So, oh god, I was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. That's 5 times 3. That's 15. Actually, yeah, 15, 20, 25. He still has quite a few days he could lead you with. Yeah, above game, that'd be Oh, we'll say about another 10 days worth that he can guide you at least.
Alright, well, that's good to know. But first, we'd have to figure out just how... Well, let's talk to him first about if he even would want to go as far as that.
I mean, he's right there next
Oh,
to you.
yeah.
He's farted down with you guys for the night.
Yeah.
If you guys would have me, I would still like to be your guide. Besides, weed definitely helps out a lot with plants. Plus, I still owe you for, at least 10 days worth of guiding with that gem you gave me.
I actually do have a slight question. While we're in town, does that count for our total of days? Because obviously we're going to need to resupply and everything, and that could take a bit for me crafting stuff and getting the proper materials and all that.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Oh god, why did I have to be the one to bring it up? Persuasion. 9.
Technically, I am under your employ, and it is per day. So that could count towards the pay, yes.
Fair point.
At least would pull out the holy symbol chief on. So, I don't have any use for this, but I guess it is worth about 25 gold. If you're willing to take it for some payment, at least to maybe get a few more days out of you.
Oh. Of course. I may be able to work with that. He extends his hand to take it.
Okay,
so
so-
I've got that.
Well, now we got that out of the way. Do you know anything about these peaks of flame?
Well, I've heard of them, but I can't say I've ever been there.
Have you
But
ever... Okay, go ahead.
I have heard of Mabala, though. I could probably at least guide you there.
Alright. That still sounds like a plan, because until Wick's Vision, that was our best lead, and if anything, we might be able to salvage some more stuff for just resources.
Well, that sounds like a plan then.
Alright.
Yes.
Well, let's make the House of Respite our go-to meeting spot. If we find Omala and we can maybe get free room and board, we'll let you know. Otherwise, we're going to try to start seeing about getting supplies. Maybe ask around some of the fellow guides if they know anything about it while we're out shopping.
Let's see. Well, as much as I hate to look into some of my competition, I suppose I could ask around and see if any of them do.
I mean, we're willing to pay you for taking us down there, so if you can just consider it like just professional courtesy between y'all, we'll still end up paying you to take us instead of them.
Something to keep an eye on. Sure.
In a place like this, you need all the help you can get.
What I was about to say. Plus, I think we've all grown to trust you over the last month.
Alright.
Alright, so then I guess to the group. Is there anything you guys want to buy?
Yeah, I need bug stuff.
Same, I figure we might as well buy some while we let Dan brew up some.
I mean, one gourd got us through pretty much the entire trip, so...
Yeah, but we don't know how much longer this one's going to be in comparison. So probably more would be a little bit better for us.
Say at least 3 apiece.
Definitely need to get at least 4 or 5 weeks worth of ration.
Yeah. Oh. Above game, I hope one of you other magic types knows what a bag of holding is.
I do. It's like, I would hope that he would, considering he's going to college. And above game, I want one, but I don't know if we can find one.
Well, at least you guys know to look.
Yeah.
I might.
Actually, you know what? He would actually say, long shot. Always try a bag of hold.
Say that again? You were cutting out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know it's a long shot, but I know this item called the bag of hold might help us out.
I mean, most bags are for holding.
Yes, this one can hold 100 items in it and not weigh other than an empty bag.
Well, I think my master had one of those.
I would imagine they would. It's a quite useful spell.
Yeah, no, I definitely see the value in having something like that. Granny Joe might have had one? I don't remember exactly.
Alright, well, we can ask around. We know that they sell some magic items around here since, Wakanga, like, manages all that, so I guess we'll search around the market and see what they have.
And possibly getting some better healing potions.
I mean, I still got the healing potion that we got from the Grung.
I meant more for myself on that one because, well, you've seen me in battle.
I've seen you get attacked a lot, yes.
It's like they have something against you. It happens a bit, huh?
It's me being a half elf. Like I've noticed that a lot in my life.
I thought it was just the curse your girlfriend gave you.
No,
Dan
this
looks
started
at
before
you.
that actually.
Dan looks at you also in half elf. Yeah, no, I know how that feels.
It's like they just don't like the fact that I'm a human, but I'm not a human, but I'm not an elf. It's really stupid, honestly.
Yeah, it's you can't win really.
Enoch
Like, I
pokes
was
at his
bullied.
horn. I'll trade you guys.
I might take you up on that.
I mean, the horn looks really cool. If it's any consolation.
Yeah, but don't tell anyone at the inn, but I'm pretty sure I punctured that pillow all night. I wasn't even sleeping, I was just laying down, relaxing, enjoying the
I
fact
was
that I
about
wasn't
to
in danger.
say. I was about to say he wasn't sleeping, he was just headbutting the pillow for some reason.
Oh, just thinking about, the
Anger
month
issue.
he's had.
He's out.
For the record, I wasn't envisioning the fact that that shard, gave him an actual horn. I thought it was just, slotting in on the mask, right above the brow. But I like the idea of the horn a lot better. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, I also just I'm a Metal Gear fan, so yeah, I'm fine with Punished Enoch.
Enoch takes up smoking cigars.
That's all he does during a long rest because he can't sleep.
War never changes.
Meanwhile, in the distance, Vorn. Wait, who summoned me? Wait, never mind. Vorn. He said, "Oh, War, not Vorn." Okay, never mind. All right. So, who's gonna be shopping for what?
Well, first things first, bug spray.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Their pumpkins may be alive, but we're about to buy them out.
Yep.
How much is the bug salve per? Because, if I'm going for trying to craft it, it's a quarter of its time to craft it and half the cost for me to craft.
All right. So for 20 days worth of bug salve, it costs 1 gold.
Okay.
Okay, so half of 1 gold.
Would be 5 silver.
Okay.
Plus, I figure since you may have some of the additional materials with you, figure you make it about a quarter of the cost.
Okay. So that'd be 2 silver and some copper?
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
so-
I'm paying the 3 gold for 60 uses.
Yeah, I hard agree. 3.
Yep.
Same.
So how much could I make for like, let's say 5 golds worth.
Oh,
Using
for
that
5
metric.
gold. With
That'd
that,
probably be a lot, so I just want to ballpark to figure out how much I'm going to spend here.
so considering a normal one is for 1 gold, it costs 2.5 silver for 2.5 silver. Alright, 2 silver, 5 copper.
Time to get out the spreadsheet.
Alright, so, yeah, calculator, let's go. So, we'll say 500 copper. Divide that by 25 copper equals. That would be 20 uses. That would be 20 salves that you would be able to craft out of that.
All of which 20 uses from them, right?
Yeah, so that'd be 400 uses total.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. 5 gold to have fucking 200 uses.
Or
Can we all-
400.
It's like, can we all pay 5 gold for him to just have it and just perpetually just have it for the rest of his life? It's like, we are gonna need. You are the most useful person. You will make us bug spray every day.
I just cut to that one gift scene from Pokemon where James is in the pile of gold just thrown everywhere, but it's just Dan throwing up tubes of bug salve.
Bug salves for everyone!
Oh, we're the wolves of Port Nyanzaru making a monopoly on bug spray.
So, how much does everyone get from that? Exactly, it's 20, so divide by 5. That's 4 for everyone?
Well, you have to realize though, 400. I was gonna say yeah. So 20 divided by.
Yeah, you gotta remember,
Five would
it takes
be,
you time to make these.
Yeah, no, I know. How much time will that be to make all of that?
Well, if it's a quarter of the time we established for potion making, it was like 2 hours. Should
Would
be.
it also go faster if Wick helps? Because we did talk about that, I do remember.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it takes you about. For that many uses. Yeah, it'll take you at least 3 days to make that.
Yep.
Considering it's about half the
Okay.
time.
Easy enough. Dan will inform everyone of how long it takes for him to get all this done with assistance and set to work.
Oh boy, it's just like the old days with my master.
Yeah, I'm honestly reminiscing about when Granny Joe first taught me how to make potions and use the alchemy kit.
Alright. Well, while you two are working on that, if there's anything you want for us to look for, just let us know.
That bag sounded really good.
Yes, and I could use empty glass vials. If I have vials, I can turn some of my spells into potions on demand. So that could be useful.
Ooh, same. I need to make more potions too. I'm all out.
Okay, so glass vials and magic bag. Got it.
Hold on.
He's just going to dump his bag into Enoch's hand.
There you go.
That's a lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Enoch will go blank face for a second as this is the most opulent thing he's ever done. As gold sifts through his fingers.
There you go. Just use what you need. And then give it back.
Okay.
I forget, how much were glass vials again?
Let's see here. Glass vials, bottle. 2 gold for a bottle, and then for a vial. 1 gold.
Okay. So I'll do 5 gold for... Or not. Yeah, no, 5 gold makes sense. 5 vials.
Okay.
For unique potions.
Yep.
Wick will blindly let Enoch decide how many he gets.
Yeah. Enoch will get you like 10.
Okay.
So there you
I'll
go.
just mark that off now.
Because we can just... As long as nobody breaks these, we can reuse them.
True. Alright, and
Alright.
health potions are a thing that I need to also figure out crafting, but that can be a later thing.
Mhm.
Right now, the main focus is on salve.
Yep, salve and rations.
All right. We might as well let Zombie see about selling all his parts next.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
I'll just go down the line and just, well, first of all, let's see if I can find somebody to do this.
let's see. Who would be interested in that? Yeah, depending upon who. Oh, probably.
So I actually have a couple of ideas of things I'd like to do with said parts aside from selling.
Okay. Yeah. So, just for brevity's sake, what exactly do you have for sale that you wish to sell?
Alright, so, going down the line, I have 4 boar tusks.
Mm-hmm.
I have the 99 dino teeth.
Okay.
The, looks like 8 dino talons. And these were, I believe, off the raptors, the velociraptors, or whatever they were. I have 5 sets of claws from the dinos.
Mm-hmm.
I have 5 axe beak talons.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the boar hide.
Right. Okay.
Now, I was
Oh.
thinking about using the dino teeth as arrowheads, but I can also just sell them if it's a little bit easier and takes less time.
Okay. For the claws and the talons, you could get them for. Let's see. We'll say 5 copper each.
Okay, so whatever 5 copper times 13. So whatever 5 copper times 18 is.
Yep, so that would be 9 silver.
It's fine with me.
And then for the teeth, you could probably get them for. You'd be able to sell them for. These are a little nicer. We'll say. Well, a little smaller though. Actually, we'll say, yeah, for about the same price, you get the teeth for that, so.
Okay, so 99 copper. Or you said there are 3 copper each, right?
5.
Okay, so whatever. So that'd be 500 copper pieces, which whatever that is in silver/gold.
50.
Yep, that would be. 500, so that would be.
Yeah, 50 copper. 50 silver.
Yeah, 50 silver, so that'd be 5 gold. Then for the boar hide, you're offered 8 gold for that.
Then the last thing on the list would be the boar tusks.
The tusks, you're offered 8 silver for total for those.
8 silver total, so 2 apiece.
Yep.
Alright, so that gives me 17 silver.
Which is another gold and 7 silver.
Mhm.
Alright, next stop. I have 2 axe beaks. Approximately how big are those? Are they like hand axe sized, or could I legit make like a martial axe from them?
I'd say for an axe beak, they're about the size of like a hand axe.
Okay, so I have 2 of those. I'm gonna see if I can get somebody to make me 2 hand axes with those 2 axe beaks.
Okay. Roll. Oh, what would this be? Probably an investigation check to see if you can find any blacksmith that could do that.
Could I help
Huh?
him with that since blacksmith?
Sure, with advantage because Enoch is there.
Soft 20.
Soft 20. Yeah, you would be able to find a blacksmith, and there's a Chulton that's off to the side. He's got some hide shields, and he's got some Yakuwas along there too, and as he's working. Oh, hello. How can I help you?
I have a bit of a project for you, and she slaps down the axe beaks. I wonder if you can make me some actual weapons out of those.
Fascinating.
Just a couple of hand
Whoa.
axes, something a little bit higher quality than basic.
Yes, X-Beak. Tell you what. Let me just look this up real quick here. Well, since you have this, for those there, tell you what. For the price of, we'll say, for the materials, you have the beaks for that and the wood. I could probably have those done by tomorrow. And I will need 5 gold pieces for them.
Just
And
slaps
those-
down the 5 gold pieces. Take your time. I'm here for like 3 days.
Ah, of course. And your name?
Elise.
Ah, yes. Tavish, as he kind of looks around. Yes, sir. Get to work on these. We have an interesting project to do. Of course. And yeah, you see, this little apprentice comes up and he, takes the axe beaks over and he slaps on a nearby workbench and he's just kind of starts looking around. We're gonna need, hefts and we're gonna need pummels.
As
Don't
he's
forget the bindings.
as he's kind of going through that, Elise would have one more thing, and she'd kind of pull her bow out and say, I do have one other question. You would happen to know if there's an enchanter in town? Because above game, I want a +1 bow.
Well, as this blacksmith kind of looks at it, well, I'm not sure if I can help you. To be told, if you talked with some of one of Wakanga's associates, although truth be told, I've seen that they have about the most they would have is probably a +1. I've seen like magical shields, and he kind of struggles for it a little bit. Or no. No. You wouldn't talk to Wakanga. You would talk to who was it?
Ikaneafa?
Ikaneafa. I've seen them sell magical ammunition and probably like maybe a dagger or a yakuwa, but that's about all I've seen them deal with as far as any magical weapons.
I'll still take a look.
Okay. You look around. There's a couple other weapons merchants. You kind of look and yeah, they do have some +1 arrows. They're 50 gold pieces each.
Oof.
And you kind of look at some wooden and hide shields they have. For those shields, he charges 450 gold pieces, and then he has a +1 dagger and a +1 yakuwa, which those are 500 gold pieces he charges.
She's kind of looking at all that and be like, What was the guy's name again?
This person is Joaquin.
Okay. She kind of look at Joaquin and say, well, buying the weapons is a little out of my price range, but I don't know if you happen to charge for just straight up enchanting services.
Unfortunately, not, my friend. Even then, it's like, as far as any spills and whatnot, Wakanga Otamu is typically who you would have to address, but I don't think they would have anything that would enchant for weapons, I'm afraid.
Well, perhaps if my pockets end up a little bit heftier, I might come back.
Oops.
Perhaps.
Wake attack hits, roll damage.
Oh, I
No,
know.
ignore it. Ignore it.
I was
Wait,
gonna say,
Wait, what are you doing? Why are you summoning a spiritual weapon? We're crafting here!
All of a sudden, the scythe just whacks Elise in the back of the head. Wait, what?
That's a hell of a range.
What do you mean? I've been here the whole time.
Ah!
Oh, God.
Actually, there is one thing.
Time to drink water.
There is one more thing I would like to shop for now that I'm thinking about armor. Studded leather.
Okay, let's see. Armor. Do they have magical armor for sale?
Doesn't have to be magical. It's just straight up studded leather. Give me that extra +1 to AC.
In the meantime, Enoch just looks to Zeno. I lucked out with that hand sword thing. It's still jarring, but it comes
No,
in handy.
actually, in terms of weapons, I mean, one that you could easily hide like that is really useful.
I mean, it's not so much hiding as, losing a hand. But I guess it's... In terms of losing the ability to hold things, having something to protect you, not so bad.
Let's see.
I'm also now just picturing Enoch doing the
Why did I do
doing
that?
the Mo
Wrong
from
tab.
Simpsons, like 2 knives. This is pretty great.
My apologies, when I get back loaded into the game. Whoops. Yeah, you do find a merchant. And they would have it on sale for, well, for sale for 50 gold pieces.
Done.
All right.
And she'd actually like probably not immediately, but would like come back after getting the studded leather suited up and sell her old just regular leather armor.
All right. They offer 5 gold pieces to buy it.
It's fine.
All right.
Melted down for scraps.
How do you melt leather?
With,
You
with
can boil
enough
it.
heat.
You can boil it.
I thought that's how they make glue, or is that bones?
That's specifically horse hooves.
Yeah.
Last I knew.
Shred it for scraps, we'll put it that way.
All right. All right. Is there anything else you want to do for shopping there, Chaco?
How much were standard healing potions around here again?
Around here.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Potions are cost a little more. There are 80 gold pieces here.
Yeah. Gonna stay away from that for now.
Don't worry, I got many a new healing. We'll be fine.
All right. So who else needs to take care of any shopping? I believe somebody was wanting to look for a bag of holding.
All of us.
Yeah, just in general.
All right.
You want to get multiple bags of holding if possible?
I don't think we can afford that.
No, that's fair.
I don't even know if we
I don't
really
know
need
how much it is off the top of my
It
head.
holds a lot, so.
Yeah.
Well, as you're currently scouring around the Red Bazaar as you're kind of wandering around looking for wares, you all eventually bump into each other, and you find there's one merchant that has a few magic items. They have, and you kind of ask around. This is actually a half elf who's just sitting around. Ah, yes, Viridian Imports. Oh, hello. Ah, I see you're looking at some of my wares, and you do see he does have a bag that looks like you can tie it around your waist as he sits there. Ah, bag of holding?
That would be very
Imported it from Baldur's Gate, about a month ago. Surprised this thing hasn't gone yet.
To be fair, I think as a layman, most people wouldn't know it existed. I only found out about it like, what, an hour ago?
Well, let me tell you about a bag of holding. A bag of holding is an adventurer's greatest supplement because you are able to store more items than what you can typically carry. You can store up to 500 pounds worth of material inside of it.
And how much is that one?
I've got this one here for 400 gold, sir, and it could be yours.
Looks to the group. Y'all ready to
I mean,
join in on this?
with Ted giving you his bag of monies.
Okay. So then, alright, that's 200 I got between me and Wick.
Alright. Yeah, I'll put in 100. That'll bring me down to 24 gold, which is going to make it somewhat difficult for crafting, but we'll see how much the things I want to craft will be.
And what about you, Zeno?
Yeah, why not?
Alright. So everyone marked down 100. Bag of holding.
Well, we were rich for a little while.
It was
Yes,
fun
but
while
this
it
is-
lasted.
Yes, but this is a good thing to spend money on. That's why
It
I'm
is
not
very,
mad.
it is very, very true.
Important
Ah.
investment.
Like above game, I'm like, yes, we have a way to hold all this shit now.
Haha! Well done, sirs! And madam, as he extends the bag of holding to you.
And on my sheets. Thank you very much, sir. What all else you got here?
Oh, not much, just various random curios and knickknacks. Not really much, though. I mean, typically, some of the trade princes usually snatch up the items before they go, but for some reason they don't really go too much into bags of holding.
I mean, when you got a palatial estate.
So you said he has knickknacks, but does he have paddywhacks?
Yeah.
Hey, can he give Yuki a bone?
Well, paddywhack is
Excellent
actually a
question.
bit of, like, unused butcher meat.
I did not know that.
You don't want to know what it's made out of, that's for sure.
The more you know. 'Cause knowledge is
Kidney
power.
of a horse, liver of the cat, mixing up the sausages with this and that.
I
Not
approve
far
of your
off.
choice.
Somebody gets the reference.
But yeah, I mean, if he's got anything within our price range that might be useful, I might pick it up. But otherwise, I think bag of holding's a good pull.
Yeah, I'll say above game. That was probably the least expensive item that he's got.
Oh boy.
Yep.
So-
Hmm.
I'm gonna hold on to the rest of this money while we got it. So thank you, sir. Best of luck with your business.
Thank you kindly.
All right. Well then, I'm good because, like I said, I'm basically my own Swiss Army knife.
Alright. So
Like, the funny thing is that it was Zeno that was the one that was like, let's get the bag of holding, and you're the one that bought it.
You basically told the country bumpkin, hey, you know what thing that would make your life infinitely easier? Yeah, it exists. Okay, we're getting that shit.
No, that's fair. That's completely fair.
Oh yeah, I guess one other point of order. I guess somebody also wanted to buy rations.
Oh yeah, we should
No.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've
probably.
only
Yeah,
got
that's-
18 days of food, so
That's what
yeah.
That's what I said I was gonna do.
Definitely, I'll
Alright.
pick some up too. So I'll also, since I got Wick, I'll pick up theirs.
Yep. So that's 5 silver for a day's rations. 2 for a gold.
Okay, 2 for a gold. We probably want. Well, now we can just throw it all in the bag. So everyone fine with getting 60 days of rations?
Yeah.
See, that'd be 15 gold each. Or no, 7 gold each, right?
Yeah.
Well,
So-
7 gold, 5
Okay.
silver.
7 gold, 5 silver. Yeah.
Okay, so that would actually be 8 gold.
Watching everybody buy rations laughs in Ranger.
Look, man, it's easier to have meat with stuff on the side of it. We're not all gonna go keto.
Wait, how much silver was it again in that?
5.
Yep.
5? Okay. Easy enough.
See, I was at 41, so
7
30.
silver I got now.
I'm at 33 gold and 7 silver.
Yerp.
36 gold and 3 silver.
16 gold and 7 silver.
33 and 5.
Also, if Elise would I bring that up, Enoch could be like, there's every chance you will die out there, and then we won't have any way of getting food. So yeah, I'm buying this.
So, how many days of rations was that altogether?
60.
For
60.
one person? 60?
Yeah, 60,
60
per
total.
person. Oh, 60 total?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought it was 60 total. Yeah.
Oh.
Or was everybody buying 60 total? Because that would be 30 gold each. If you wanted to get 60 each.
Yeah, I couldn't afford that.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, neither could I. So that's
No, I'm good with it. I'm good with splitting 60 days. That's 15 days a person. Or no,
yeah,
Yeah.
15 days a person. That gives me
Yeah,
21 rations.
At least it's a fallback in case Elise can't scavenge up any food. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Wait.
got 33. This is backup plan.
Wick laughs and plant.
No, you get to laugh at us when you don't pretend to eat it.
Yeah.
Remember,
wait.
only one person in our party knows
Photosynthesis.
your plant.
Yep, only one person knows he is plant. That is true.
The sad part is Enoch's never met a halfling, so he just assumes this is all halfling shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, wait. There is something. I mean, obviously, most of my time is dedicated to crafting those bug salves, but I've got these mysterious dark berries I found that I wasn't able to identify. Can I find someone in town to help me identify these things and what they are?
oh, that's right.
Wick just steals one and eats one.
Roll an investigation check to see if you
Okay.
can find an herbalist that can help you.
Investigation. Damn it.
9. Well, I'll say you look around a little bit. Actually, you have a run-in with that bug salve salesman from earlier. The one that has all the gourds.
Huh.
Had all the gourds. I'm pretty sure we cleared them out.
Oh yeah. Excuse me. Ah, bad sneeze.
Oh, sneeze bless you.
Bless you.
Isn't it?
All right, so you run into the bug salve merchant, and oh, you have these, and they ponder on that for a little bit. Let's see, where's the page? Oh, these. Ah, unfortunately, these are Sindra berries. Yes, they unfortunately do not last very long.
Mm. Are they?
Typically, if you fresh the berries can be eaten or crushed to a drink to dull the bitterness. They really help fend off against disease and poison, though, if you brew them.
Good to know. Are they expired at this point, or could I, in theory, brew them up?
Make a medicine check for me.
Alright. Give me just a second. I'm typing something in. Alright, now, medicine. 12.
12. Yeah, these berries are, very, very soft, and you're not sure if they would be effective anymore with that.
It's a shame. Well, the more you know.
But the next time you find them, if you could get at least 10 of them together and be able to brew with that, like I said, it can help you stave off any sicknesses in the jungle.
Definitely good to know. I'll keep my eyes out. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And thanks again for your friends for buying all of my salves.
Dan smirks to himself. Not gonna need to buy much more.
I'm gonna run you out of business.
Dan smirking in quiet shit.
We will no longer need to buy the false gourds.
Oh, that's great. Alright, so, any other last bits of shopping that we need to do? Other than potential potion brewing, right, Dan?
Yes. So, I had a question. How much... I know regular potions are, like, basic healing potions are like 50, I think? 50 gold,
Yep.
is that right?
Yep.
So,
Considering that their price is inflated here to 80 gold, in order to brew them, normally it would be about 40 gold worth of ingredients in order to brew one. But considering, going back on my notes here. Herbs. I was trying to remember which herbs I gave you to.
okay, I have blood purge leaves, which are used in antidotes, which is something else I'll consider later. I've got wuka nuts, the light-producing nuts. And I believe that's it, because the berries just expired, so I couldn't use
Right.
them.
Oh, do you have any fleshwort?
No, I wasn't able to pick up any fleshwort, unfortunately. I
Okay.
didn't find
so-
any of them.
So as it stands, if you were to, on normal conditions for brewing that, if you have 40 gold of the ingredients in town, you can brew one healing potion. And fresh in my memory on the background, it's half the cost again?
It's a quarter of the cost.
Quarter of the cost. Okay.
If you craft
Yeah.
a magic item potion category, it takes you a quarter of the normal time and costs you half as much. I'm sorry, half as much gold. Quarter of the time. I mixed them up.
Okay. So it would still cost half. You would still have the same cost, but it would still be a quarter of the time to brew it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, for going out buying and scavenging supplies, it would take you 40 gold per potion, and then for time, let's see, for one potion, I think it said it would be about 8 hours of work. So quarter of a time, that would be 2 hours.
And unfortunately, I don't have the money to make healing potions right now. I mean, we could maybe pool, but it'd be pooling to get one.
And I still have one, so.
I will ask about the antidotes, because that's also value. How much would it cost to make antidote?
Alright, let's see.
It's like, potion, antidote, what is this, Pokemon?
Well, don't worry, we'll get some burn heal later.
No,
Maybe an
I
awakening.
I want full heal.
Nah.
So-
I point
That's-
at Wick. Clearly, we're Digimon.
That's not true. Wick doesn't have a gun.
That
Yet?
you know of.
Well, that's when they
You know, fair
Digiball.
point. Right. You know what? I forgot.
Yeah, Wick's just a rookie right now, but soon they'll be a champion, which means that they will be most likely a large category creature.
Let's see. The cure for the antidote for poisons. That's something I'm probably gonna have to figure out.
Otherwise, while you're looking at that, Enoch will be like, okay, Dan, so look, we got the magic bag. Good news, you no longer have to carry the alchemy jug on your back.
Huh.
Hey.
I wonder if we could treat it as.
I just imagine, like, when you said that, Dan was bent over with 2 thumbs up.
He's currently working at the station with Wick on the bug salves. Just a quick, yeah!
Yay!
And then in the corner is all the gourds we just bought.
Are you gonna be so safe from bugs?
That is the plan. If only this worked on the giant ones.
They won't even know where we are.
Okay.
How is that different
So-
from any other time we're here?
Alright.
Like,
Eh,
I think that's accurate. I think they'll know who we are if they just don't want to be anywhere near us, because that's going to kill them.
Alright, Dan, I have an answer for you.
Okay.
As far as an antidote, since you're basically making it as a potion variation of a lesser restoration spell, because you could basically make potions that are, basically based on various spells, right?
Yeah.
So, and I'm just kind of playing loose and goose on this. Lesser Restoration is a 2nd level spell, which, if you assume that to be a spell scroll, normally that would be about 500 gold pieces for that, but because you're brewing it in a potion, that would be about 250. Figuring if it's about half the cost, it would be about 125 gold pieces for the ingredients.
So, wait a second. I just looked
Which
at
would
Brewcraft.
be further half, so you figure on top of that, with the blood brew that you have on hand, it would just be, if you're able to browse around it in town, that would be 75 gold pieces worth of ingredients in order to be able to brew one of those potions for that. Is
So
how to brew that.
I was looking at Brewcraft. It mentions that I can make antitoxin. Wouldn't it just be antitoxin technically?
Oh, it would
or-
be in that case, then, yeah.
Yeah. So then we
I'm
would
sorry.
use that as the basis.
Yes. So what does your antitoxin say then for your...
It just mentions you can create. These bonuses apply to any mundane items you could create with alchemist supplies or the poisoner's kit, such as antitoxin, acid, alchemist fire, ale, basic poison, or any of the poisons listed in the Dungeon Master's Guide, page 257, 258.
Okay.
But that's the poisons that it's mentioning in the Dungeon Master's Guide. So we just got to look up antitoxin specifically.
I can pull that up real quick.
Toxin 5e. Okay, so because of the cost of antitoxin is it's a vial of liquid that gains advantage on saving throws against poison for 1 hour. It confers some benefits on dead constructs.
It's 50 gold pieces.
Yep.
Okay.
So
then
half
it'd
the
be-
cost would be 25, and then time, that's up to Milla.
Yeah, I say we can basically equate that to the same time as if you're able to make a poison out of it.
Okay. Let me see. Starting blah, 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 blah. Takes a quarter of the normal time, costs half as much gold. These bonuses also apply to mundane, so it's the same as before, so quarter of the time.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so whatever time it would take you to normally craft a poison per the Zathar's guide, basically apply that for the antitoxin and we'll call it good.
Okay, let me look at that.
Man, equivalent
there-
exchange.
Mm-hmm.
Arm and a leg. Arm and a leg.
That's.
I was gonna say, Enoch, you basically are the Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, you just need a big Iron Man to be your brother. Oh wait, we got rid of him. Oops.
Yeah. I'm sorry, brother.
The worst part is, part of this subclass, my expanded spell list, includes fabricate and construction.
So, where is it? Okay. So it doesn't list basic poison in the DMG. It might be in the player's handbook and adventuring gear.
Yeah.
I mean, we can
Yeah,
look
it
that up
is
later.
adventure gear that's listed for antitoxin.
Tells me basic poison, but all right, let's Google the cost of basic poison in D&D.
100 gold pieces. I got it up.
Ah, that's much quicker.
Yeah, antitoxin is 50 gold. Poison is 100. This doesn't give me anything on times.
Okay. I think then, if I remember correctly, it goes based on work week. Find it again in here.
Which, if you consider 8 hours for a work week,
I think it's based on
per day, or for 8 hours for a
Yeah.
work day.
is it 1 day per 5 gold, I think, if I'm remembering correctly?
1 day for 5 gold. So,
that's
if that
5
were,
days.
so if that would be 5 days, they cut to a quarter of a time. That would be 10 hours.
Okay.
You can craft that in 10 hours.
Alright. And this, I swear, is the very last thing. So I have these Wuka nuts here. And my first thought is, could I use them to make a potion of dark vision?
Interesting.
Wait,
the way-
I thought you already had dark vision being a half elf.
I do, but someone in our party doesn't. And though he does have dancing lights, if we needed to stealth, if he could just drink
That
a dark
is
vision
true.
potion, that's much easier.
Let's see. Normally, per the adventure, if you crack the Wuka nuts, it loses the ability to cast light when it shakes.
Okay.
But I wonder. Because part of me wants to figure that out as well.
It's like, the way I see it, like, you shake it and it glows. It's basically a glow stick. So the chemicals inside are what causes the light.
Right.
So using arcane, for lack of a better term, using arcane jiggery pokery, we could maybe make a dark vision potion out of it.
Let's see.
Meanwhile, Enoch just sits over there. Huh, is that magic? Eyes glow. Nah, just sparkly.
Oh, just bioluminescence.
I'm trying to imagine how someone explains that word to Enoch.
It's like, it's not magic. It's science!
By the power of science!
I think I've had enough of the power of science, Clink's head.
Alright, fair point.
So would that mean that my eyes are bioluminescent?
I mean, I guess?
I mean, you see in front of you and everything lights up.
That's true.
Fair point.
Like, if that's not bioluminescence, I don't know what is.
Let's
Also,
see.
when did all the signs in the city turn to common?
Aren't they always?
No, they were in Chulton, but now I can read them, and I don't remember learning nothing.
Ah, I see
Maybe-
what you did there, Vaughn.
You
Wait,
might have
Above
unlocked-
you.
I'll just click
You
it
m-
for the sake of you guys and chat. Oh.
Eyes off the rune keeper.
I get a new invocation at 5th level.
Ooh.
Huh.
You can read all writing.
Crossing
let's-
comprehend languages off the list of spells I'll get later.
Let me just put it this way. This is actually very insidious, but we do not have a reason for me to, like, ruin Milla's day yet.
Alright.
Just be glad this isn't a Strixhaven game.
Yep.
Mm.
But unfortunately I don't have a real clear answer as far as possibility for dark vision potion. But it is getting kind of late, so as you're continuing to ponder if you need anything else before you go to set out on your journey, that's where we're going to end our session for tonight.
Hey.
Woo!
Yeah.
A lot of
Dropping
prepping.
episode.
Prepping.
Yeah.
I mean, we just realized we're probably not going to see this port for the better part of the next New Year.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hard to
Yeah.
We'll see it next year. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's like, again, channeling my inner Lanny Piltor, and we'll see you all next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly. Also,
Oh,
to
wait.
all those watching in chat and on YouTube, if you found us there, we want to wish you all a happy holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Safe,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Festivus if you don't celebrate any of those.
Hanukkah's already over. It was the beginning of
Happy
the month.
Hanukkah
weirdly.
anyway.
Yeah, just cover my bases.
Happy
Have you
National...
solved it?
I was going to say,
Sorry.
happy nationally mandated time off.
There you go.
If you celebrate all of those holidays, half a day.
Also, because it is today, Happy Winter Solstice. Enjoy the shortest day of the year, and after this, everything will be better.
I usually lump them all together. Merry Christmas, Mahana Kwanzaa.
I like it.
That's why I say Happy Festivus.
That works too.
And we've already got the quote of the week going back to Wick. I dare you to hit me. Thanks for the 100
Otherwise,
bits, robot.
another one would be, you go, I stay, don't follow.
I just want you to know, so I have my little darkness spell. I also now have spirit guardians. Which is
Oh,
hilarious.
yeah.
Okay. Well
Okay.
then.
A game of hide and seek where you can't see where everything is hitting you.
Stop hitting yourself.
No.
Ow! Stop hitting yourself. Ow!
Oh,
This
that's
is a pull that I feel only I will get. But if you ever watch Power Rangers Ninja Storm, where they go behind the sheet of the bamboo sheet and this attack from every which direction.
oh, that just reminds me. Since we were talking about Trials of Eidos earlier, my guy in that campaign also had that. At which point, since he is very heavily Russian themed, we played it as the rave music starts and you just get attacked by Gopniks as hard bass plays. Oh, but yeah, let's start off. Draco, how you doing?
Everybody, Draco Magnius here. You can find me on YouTube as Draco Magnius. I'm on Twitter at D Magnius, and I'm here on Twitch at Draco_Magnius. I've been kind of busy with just work in general, and it is the holiday season, so, shopping and all that. I'm gonna try and get back to properly streaming and getting videos up on my channel. It's just been tough.
Well then, DeLuna, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Like, this is one of the last weeks I have of my job, so I'm really kind of bummed about that because I don't get to be the Nintendo guy anymore.
Aw.
At least, I think it's upgraded been lengthened to the 22nd, but still,
Yeah.
Other than that, you can find me on Twitter at DLuna1338, and well, same or not Facebook, Twitch and YouTube at DLuna13. I'm probably not gonna have any videos coming up. Like I had one I wanted to do, but I just never got off the ground. But yeah, I'll mainly be on Twitter. Just follow me there.
All right, Zombie.
Hello, everybody. You can find me at ChocolateZombie101 on Twitter and at ChocolateZombie101 on Twitch. I just recently purchased a second monitor for my PC, so, maybe something coming in the future. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Ooh, that sounds like it'll be fun, so keep an eye out for that. And then to our lovely artist extraordinaire, Caitlin.
Hello, I'm Caitlin C37. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Caitlin C37, where I do art. Commissions are open, so if anybody wants painting,
Let me know. They're there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, trust me, it is value for dollar.
Yeah.
And then Milla, how you doing, our greatest DM?
Well, feeling a lot better now. You can find me over on Twitter at MillenNinjaNerd. You can also find me occasionally streaming on twitch.tv/MillenNinja. Thursday night, I might stream some more Pokemon, might do some more Halo, but we'll see. Otherwise, Trials of Eidos might be on again next week, or it might be on break because Jake is in the process of getting set up to move. So aside from that, not a whole lot of other business on my end. How about you, our glorious leader and host of this lovely channel, Vaughn?
Oh, well, not much on the streaming docket aside from these games because luckily we picked a Tuesday, so we're able to kind of, coast out most of the week. But other than that, just trying to make sure we get all these episodes uploaded on Burnout Vaughn on YouTube, so that way you can watch all of them in a nice playlist that I'm curating for everybody, and start from the beginning or just catch an episode that you missed. Also, possibly coming to this channel, we still haven't talked about who's going to be streaming it. We have Saved by the Spell, which is going to be a Strixhaven game run by my good friend Jay Frost, who you might have seen recently over in Trials of Eidos.
Yeah.
Jay Frost is good people.
Oh yeah, he is. And we've just finished our session 0 of getting everyone's sheets together, so it's just a matter of finding the time to get off the ground, but we got a lot of fun things planned for you there. And otherwise, you can just see me around on Twitch. You already found me here. So now it comes time for us to find someone lovely to raid.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've got Big Papa Plutonium as a possible target, as well as Lord Coordinator.
I got Tart with his D&D game.
I got Plutonium and Connor streaming right now.
Yeah, I got Connor.
Yeah, I've got Connor, Tart, also someone we haven't raided before, one Mr. Brawlkaiser.
Okay, yeah, that answers my thing.
Oh yeah, talk
Like
about good people.
It's like we have to raid the good boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right, so how about for the raid message, Happy Holidays?
Oh yeah.
Happy
Sounds good.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
All the memories keep
Alrighty,
coming.
so-
Happy holidays to you.
But with that, you will see us all coming in 2022. So from all of us here, have a happy holidays, a happy new year, and stay safe out there.
See you all next year.
Bye. Well,
Good night.
My fingers still
Night.
have a thing, don't I?
Good night, everybody.
Oh, yeah, I was meaning to talk to you guys about that. If it was possible to take a break for next week, just kind of give me a chance to
Yeah.
review before.
Oh, no problem.
I was meaning to
Yeah.
talk to
Yeah,
you
that's
before the
fine.
session started, but yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we didn't really have the time.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, so next week we'll be off, and then starting in the new year, we'll continue on part 2 of Chult Personality.
okay.
I actually think that this is a perfect time or a perfect way to do this session of it just being a shopping session.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just to kind of
Yeah.
wind down. Also,
Nice.
if you guys have any other points of order, if you want to resolve that off screen, be sure to let me know so that way